Welcome back, everyone. This is the fifth and last video of the second week of this channel. I'm gonna jump right into the analysis of GBP USD. Today we're gonna take a look to GBP USD, Euro Dollar, and also gold, as always. To be honest with you, I gotta say that this has been a rough week for me. Very hard. I'm gonna dig a little bit more into this, but as you can see from my latest videos, so Wednesday and Thursday, this has been a rough week. It started pretty well on Monday, but to be honest, later on it turned out not too good for me. I missed a lot of trades, and that's the thing I'm most sad about, to be honest with you. But not only, I unfortunately took a trade that I shouldn't have took today, and I probably lost my challenge account due to the fact that basically I am a little bit of an idiot. But I'm gonna explain you why a little bit more into deep later. I unfortunately opened a trade that I shouldn't have opened, and before I realized it took my account on a very serious drawdown. So I'm gonna start from GU, what should have took, and of course, as I said, I didn't took. This is what you can see from the 1 hour time frame. This was a situation on the 4 hour. All right, so when I started my day today, we were basically here. Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna do a little bit more open view of GU before digging into this. As you can see, I draw these two lines because this is the monthly range we are trading into. So we had this bearish flag here, and we're currently consolidating into this level here. So most likely GU is gonna continue its short here, in my personal opinion. Is if you go to the weekly time frame, you can realize what I'm telling you. So this is the zone the price stepped into. We broke the structure, so in my opinion we gotta continue down below, even though on the weekly time frame we have this trend here going on. All right, so this is the trend GU is currently following. As you can see, it's kind of a bullish pennant. So this was the zone at the beginning of this bullish break above here that the price should have come back, this OB here. You can see that also in the daily charts, and price up the 50% and react. So we had a decent reaction here, break of structure on the daily time frame. So on the shorter period, we were looking for longs here. That's why I think the price is gonna rebalance this area at least. But as I said, I prefer to see the charts from this perspective. As you can see, price corrected here, touched this order block, and went back up, creating a new higher high. So this is the point that the price should break before continuing down. As you can see, we tapped here, so it's a little bit tricky to say today if the price is gonna continue from here. Most likely it's gonna come back a little bit here and do basically something like this. Okay, something like this. Before going down here. So not that good at drawings, but as you can see, this is what was going on also on the line charts. We had this OB, price came here and reacted. So what I'm expecting the price to do is to, you know, get back up, and luckily for us, coming probably here. I don't know what to do if the price is gonna go, it's gonna come up here. To be honest with you, there's another zone, of course, here. You can see that in the daily chart as well, but it's a little bit complicated if the price starts to climb up again here, because, you know, we're gonna have a lot more structure going on, and we can't actually predict these kind of things. So let's jump into the 15-minute time frame, which is where we mainly get our operations, where our trades. So as you can see, I show you on Thursday, on the video of Thursday, I took something on euro dollar, but I didn't show you GU. That was nice as well. I'm gonna show you today's trade, and then we take a look also at yesterday, which is basically the same. So what happened today is that I wasn't on the charts at 8 a.m. so I missed the entry for the morning. We had this break above here, price rebalanced, create a lower high that created an internal higher low, an internal lower high that created a new lower low. So this was a bearish break to me. After that, we took out the high that created this low. So we managed to take out this high, and we left the internal order block here, breaker block here, unmitigated. The price didn't manage to break above here, all right, above the previous higher high here, but also left this this area of imbalance. And as soon as the price stepped in, was the middle of the Asian session, you can see the candle reabsorbing after hitting the 50%. You can see this breaker here on the 5 minutes. Sorry, this order block. I confused the drawings. So you can see 50% reacting, and also on the 15 minutes here, I'll draw an order block inside this week. In the 5 minute chart, there was a break above here and here as well. So the last impulse on the 5 minutes turned out to be bullish. So I'm gonna jump to the 1 minute, and I'm gonna show you what I saw. So on the 1 minute, after we tapped on this order block, all right, the price shifted structure here with this candle, and left the imbalance inside the wick I told you about. It's just an order block, so it's pretty clear what the price did, climbing up, leaving liquidity and leaving our imbalance. It tapped on the imbalance at 6 a.m. so midnight open. You can also see that on the quarterly cycles. I'm gonna go a little bit more. All right, close to the midnight, as I said. So, you know, it's not bad. It was not a bad price action. Unfortunately, I wasn't on the chart at 8 a.m. So price shifted structure here, right, after tapping on our imbalance, and shifted structure up again with this new high here, even if it was a little bit weak. So if the break of structure is weak, we can expect a draw on liquidity, which happened here at 7 a.m. So I'm gonna jump forward at 8. As you can see, new higher highs and higher lows. So we're currently going on an uptrend. So I marked this, and there was this fair value gap here on this candle, which could have been a really nice entry. Price tapped in right before the Frankfurt open, which is this candle, of course. The Frankfurt open managed to draw on liquidity again at 801 and 802. So As soon as we tapped in, we didn't close any body, all right, below this low here. So as you can see, the low was here, then they shifted the low here and shifted the low here and shifted the low here. So this is the new low. It's not this one anymore. But as you can see, the first break, that was this one, all right, created this little draw on liquidity that created this high. So this is a protected low, all right, because we had the price coming back and coming up. So the theory behind the protected low is basically this: price comes down, comes up, breaks down, breaks up. As soon as we have this situation here, this becomes our protected low, all right? So if we want to use the protected low, we gotta wait for a signal here to buy, and we had this signal here to buy. Price came back inside our 50%, and 806 was the right time to buy. If you would have waited also here, all right, this internal shift of structure is okay as well. The risk reward changes a little bit, but as soon as you tap here, because we are in the session, you should have bought right here. Okay, stop below here or below here or below the protected low, in my opinion, is the best one. So this was the entry I was going to look at. I managed to get on the charts basically here, all right, 820 more or less, and the price was already shifting up. So I wanted to take the trade here, but I waited for the price to come back at least below this low here, which it did, but it was too fast moving. So this could have been another entry inside here, okay, at the sweep of liquidity, higher stop loss, but you know, still a trade. Anyway, I managed not to take this as well. So price managed to reach our first target. There was this unfilled order block here on the 15 minutes. In my opinion, this was still uncertain because we have this break, this internal M15, but we didn't manage to break above this high. So you can see price managed to came here and then came back down. So the first target should have been this order block here or the liquidity. Luckily for those who took the trade, price managed to go back to the previous day liquidity. All right, if you go to the daily, this is the Thursday liquidity, and then you know, basically the day is done. 9:20, day was done. There's nothing more you can do here. Price started to range a little bit in the London session as well. So you see price 10:30, this was here. There was something that could have been done because of this or imbalance here on this order block. So price came here and managed to get out, give us a shift of structure, managed to come in and out. So if you were fast and on the charts at 11:30, you could have taken this trade as well. I am not on the charts anymore at 11:30. Unfortunately, the target was only a 1 to 2, and you should have break even really soon, because you know, midday is not a good time to trade. 1 a.m. the price was still ranging, all right, here. So you should have closed the trade before 2:30. All right, this was a target as well. You could have also set the stop loss below here. It's up to you guys. Each time I do this, I get stopped. So you know, sometimes works, but sometimes you know, I just see this candle and then another candle that stops me. So you know, it's always safe to do this. Sometimes happens, sometimes not. If you didn't, this was another 1 to 4, of course. 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9:30, 9 or you could have also entered again on the tab here. It depends, it's up to you. 2:30 we have one of the I guess the most important data of the month, which is the NFPs. So I'm gonna jump right into the NFPs that created this awful move, and then price came back, you know, shit. This is bullshit. And you know, that's how things goes. So this is a regular last NFP of the year. Unluckily for me, I wasn't able to take any trades here, to be honest with you, so I'm a little bit confused, but we'll see next week, and we'll see with my account how it goes. Let's jump into gold. Alright, as for gold, this is the trade I should have taken as well, but guess what, I didn't. So let's go back to 8 a.m. 8 a.m. the price was managed to come above this high here. I'm gonna do the same thing on a higher time frame for you, just to show what I think about gold. All right, gold is on an uptrend. There's no doubt on this. So the only thing is that the price eventually is gonna stop its bull run at some point, as it did here, starts to accumulate or rebalance previous area. But as for now, there's no prevision of gold going back, you know. Even on the weekly charts, we barely have bearish candles, so you know, tough, but it's okay. So this is the OB where the price should come back, in my opinion, just to mitigate, but there's a bunch of stuff that the price has to close before going back up again or shifting its direction. It depends. So it's tough for me to tell something right now. You can mark this order block if you want on the daily charts, sorry, the weekly charts. On the daily chart situation, it's a bit different, but still, you know, no reason why you should see gold shifting down. There's this first break of this last impulse. All right, we had the first here, then the second here. So there's some rumors for gold to go short again, but we can't be sure right now. In the 4 hour as well, this week was pretty bad. Started actually last week to be a shitty price action, but we managed to take some trades, you know. Last week I was really happy about it, and this week on Monday was nice as well. So we draw liquidity below here, okay, and price came to this liquidity by midnight, more or less. So on the 15-minute chart, we had this shift of the structure. All right, we shifted here and then we shift back up again. So this was a nice target, in my opinion, for the price to continue its short. All right, price didn't manage to come back here, actually. I'm gonna draw the order block real quick here. Okay, so I was waiting for the price, you know, to come back here. At 8 a.m. we were here, nothing happened for the first hour, you know, price was ranging in here. Then we got some liquidity below here. So this was a thing I was considering, even though price didn't manage to tap. So, you know, 9:30 reverse, we had a reverse. Price managed to come into my OB, we got liquidity above here, but didn't close any body on the 15 minutes, neither on the 5 minutes, only on the 1 minute. So only the 1 minute was still bullish. So as soon as the price, created a new high again and broke below, we should have looked to shorts. And that's where my mistake was. I was thinking that the price might come back here and go back up again. But as I said, I didn't realize this. No break above. No break above. Break above. And then shift of structure. So the last high was shifted here with this candle, and the origin here shifted here. So this was a nice spot to get a trade. Price managed to come back here, and that's where I opened a long position, and price started to melt down. So don't ask me why, but I took a really I don't even know which adjective to use. A really bad loss, to be honest with you. This shouldn't even be considered. So pretty bad day, pretty bad week. I had worse, but this was, to be honest, really bad. Moving forward to end the session. Price didn't manage to close here below the rebalance, but managed to close below this low, so I decided not to take anything even before, because it was midday. So we had a 15-minute break below these lows. So M15 was short from above here, but to be honest with you, I stopped trading this morning, so didn't even look at the charts in the afternoon. That because of the NFPs, of course. So as you can see, price went back down. I read the structure well, at least, and came back to its origin. And this is it for now. So I'll see you guys next week. Next week, I guess. To be honest with you, I can even show you euro dollar, just really quick. It was really similar to GU this morning. I missed the long on Frankfurt because the price didn't manage to come back here after taking this liquidity, shifted the structure up. We had a beautiful long price action here. After price didn't manage to break below, we had a week here, and price shifted the structure up at 9 a.m. So you could have taken this buy here, but I missed the opportunity to get in as well. So that's it for today. I'll try to recharge the batteries this weekend and get something better next week, but at least I read the structure well. There was another buy opportunity here at 11 a.m. That's a time frame that I usually don't trade in, but price managed to go really up with the NFPs. I wish you guys a good weekend. I think I'll see you next Monday.